Reverse 1999 is a strategic RPG game in which team building is a must-know thing. I've been playing this game for almost a year now and I kinda know what I'm doing. In this video, we will learn about characters, how to build them, and team building. So first things first, let's talk about characters. Characters in this game fall in different categories: damage type, afflatus, and position tag. So first, let's take position tag. You got DPS, support, and healers. Afflatus, which equals elements, in which we got mineral, star, plant, beast, spirit, and intelligence, which allows the character to deal 30% more damage against the enemies with weaker afflatus. Damage type, like reality damage, which is physical damage, mental damage, which characters use magic to attack the enemy, and genesis damage, which is true damage that ignores all type of defenses. Characters in reverse vary from 2 to 6 stars. Each character had different but also similar mechanics, the most clear examples being burn and poison. Those with similar mechanics can be used together in a team, which leads to a better synergy. But before that, let's learn on how to build a character. You can increase their level by deepening their insight, which requires a lot of resources as you go deeper. That's why for beginners it might take weeks to fully build a character. If you pulled an event character, you can get their Insight 3 materials in the event shop. Resonance is much more important than higher insight. Even if your character is at Insight 3, without a higher resonance level, they won't be able to shine in a combat. Most players have increased resonance to level 9 or 10, since later on it requires more high-level resources. You can find specific resonance plans for each character on YouTube, Google, or you can just tap quick load. Portraits are copies of a character that you pull more than once. Each portrait has different buffs, but if you are a free-to-play, you do not need to worry about this since every character works perfectly fine at P0. Next is Psycube. Think of it as a weapon that you assist to a character. Each character has a signature Psycube that you can find in the event shop or fragment shop. Do not forget to level up a Psycube and amplify it if you have enough gluttony. As I mentioned, each character has a specific mechanic. Let's take Lucy and Ju for example. Lucy will cast her follow-up attack each time an enemy dies, and how strong her attacks will be depends on how much dynamo she has. Ju will also cast a follow-up attack depending on how much liquor she has, liquor being an exclusive mechanic for Ju, just like dynamo for Lucy. Now that you know how to build a character, you might be wondering how to find the resources for that. Aside from event shop, you can craft resources in the wilderness. Find them in pawn shop or antique shop, in the story, resources tab, insight tab, artificial somnambulism or limbo, the 3 doors, roguelike, and from mission tasks. With this out of the way, let's talk about how to build a proper team. A team consists of a DPS, support, and a healer, but in cases where you have 4 slots available, you can put a sub-DPS or another support. In many battles, certain afflatus is recommended, which will help you deal 30% more damage to the enemy. Although that is not a must thing to do, having all your teammates with a specific afflatus can help beginners who do not have their characters fully built. In tough battles, a team heavily relies on synergy. Let's take the early game universal team, which includes Ju, 37, Tooth Fairy, and 6. Tooth Fairy not only can heal, but will help Ju crit. 6 provides great buffs that can help Ju maintain her liquor. 37 benefits from follow-up attacks. Each follow-up attack will provide Eureka for her, that way her own follow-up attack will trigger faster and more often. And Ju's follow-up attacks can provide Eureka for 37. Now let's take Spathodia. Spathodia is a burn DPS, and to help with her burn mechanic she needs a burn support, and his ult fills that spot. Jay, which will be available later, also uses burn mechanic, and you can put him as a sub DPS. And for healer, you can use Medicine Pocket since they have the same afflatus. And there you have it, a burn team. This was a short video just to give you a general idea on how to build a team and things that I wanted to hear when I started playing the game. Reverse is kind of a confusing game at first, but once you get the hang of it, hey, it's so much fun. And I really hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I will try to answer them all. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.